What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 1 of our Conan Exiles Cannibal build playthrough. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to get started in the Exiled Lands and start shaping up our new existence as a cannibal in the Exiled Lands. So this is going to be definitely like an RP type playthrough where we have a very certain gimmick or mechanic that we're going to be using. So I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store. Once we get started, at least soon after, I will be jumping into the admin panel just to make some easy quality of life changes that will allow us to progress, and that way we can continue featuring different guides and builds just like this. So without further ado, let's get started. We'll go ahead and choose the normal difficulty setting for Exiled Lands, and I'm going to be honest with you, the Conan Exiles is definitely one of my guilty pleasures, one of my absolute favorite games of all time. Like, I absolutely love this game so much, and it's really nice to be able to feature a game like this that I actually play casually. Funny enough, the game actually was unknown to me until probably earlier this year, and when I saw it I was like, wow, this is like Skyrim but with excellent looking PvE, so in that sense, I kind of just took it from that perspective. I was like, man, it looks like there's open world, the combat looks really fluid, and it was just really nice, so I came into it thinking it was something like that. And then of course with the survival aspect, so I was like, it's probably gonna be not so heavy on the quest, just more so on survival. And guess what? That was something that I was very new to. That genre was very new to me, and I actually didn't like it much at all. But the survival aspects of Conan Exiles are just peppered in so well. And I know that this game gets a lot of flack, but I absolutely love it. Conan Exiles is one of my guilty pleasures. So I am so excited to have it on the channel. I'll be featuring it on the stream channel, of course, now, because there's new content being released, I think, on the 21st, so update 2.6. And I'll subsequently be releasing some content on the main channel, which is the lore channel. So, alright, so we have a male. We're going to be a cannibal, and I think the race that fits that, if I recall correctly, are the Darfarians. Let me see. You know what? Not so much. I mean, they are savage. Well, they do human sacrifices. We're going to call this one, he is going to be a cannibal. We're making our own. And that means that he's going to be aligned with Yogg. Yeah, there you go. See? Specialization, flesh preparation, and cannibalism. I knew there was... Oh, I forgot to tell you. I most recently started playing this game literally August 1st. And then I played it every day until I went to Austin for one weekend. And that was like the only time I didn't play it. And then most recently in September 20th is when I stopped playing it because I had to become a full-time content creator, so there wasn't much time for casual play. And I hadn't played it since. So it's been about a month since I played the game. So I might be a little rusty, but not much. Let's go with the strong.
Cut me down. Death is coming.
Death is coming.
Stoic's pretty good. Alright, and then head options. We're just going to keep him as is. He looks great. Actually. Looks really good. Again, everything. The face looks perfect. So I'm going to leave it as is. Body features. We're gonna be pretty big. We're gonna be a big cannibal. So let's go down here, probably to at least this size. I mean, we're gonna be pretty large. Physique. Let's see. Eating humans. Does it make y'all ripped up, or does it make you a little soft? I guess we can just be right in the middle. A little bit more physique-y. We'll leave that, and then our endowment. Of course, we're massive down there, so I can't change it. The finalized character. Oh, what is this? Save the Trolls. How do I change the name, though? Condemned to death and exile for crimes including skullduggery and buggery, bribing a watchman, assassinating a merchant. Any who remove this body, living or dead, from the cross will be flayed alive, along with all members of their family. What is this guy's name going to be? Again, we are a cannibal, and we are in the Exiled Lands. What is a good name? Let's see. Any suggestions would always be appreciated. Typically, I come in thinking of what the name's gonna be, but I'm trying to think. I'm just going through all the things in my head right now. I'm thinking, I'm pulling from like H.P. Lovecraft stuff. I'm pulling from just like, kind of, I would say like more traditional, like tribal type names. Like, I don't know, I'm thinking like Flesh Rot or something silly like that, but just kind of that's like straightforward and to the point. What would be a good name for this guy? Ooh, I can't think. Save the Trolls is not going to do it. That's my handle for this alias account that I have here. But I need some suggestions for a name. He is a Cannibal Warrior. Let's see. We're going to call this dude Bone Meal, just straight up. I don't have any... I didn't come in thinking what his name would be, so... Bone Meal. Alright. And we are going to confirm. So we'll watch the awesome intro sequence. Oh, I can skip it?
During the year
We'll watch
of
it,
the
though.
Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the Exiled Lands.
The Year of the Cobra.
Crucified.
Yeah, so pretty much in this playthrough, our whole goal is to RP a cannibal type build. So we'll only be using those types of weapons, only be using those types of strategies, and we're going to stick to this theme here, and we're going to beat the game doing this. So we'll get all the artifacts, we're going to level up, we're going to get some thralls. I mean, this is going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. Again, this is a game that I was trying to find a reason or an excuse to feature on the channel, and guess what? Looks like Funcom's releasing a new content update, update 2.6, on Thursday the 21st. So I'll be able to, show off, this game as it is in its base form before you guys kind of jump on with the new content.
Thirsty.
And I'll also make sure that I do
Shall I cut you down?
complete the
That corpse tree.
story explained for you guys as well by Thursday.
It might kill you. You civilized men are soft. Your lives are not nailed to your spines.
This sequence is pretty cool. I'll just shut up for now.
Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We don't leave them in the desert to die like dogs. So,
Get a swig of that.
you live again, dead man. This land is not love, men. You are marked, and you cannot cross the ghost fence wearing that. It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross. Live, love, burn with life, slay and survive.
Yes, sir.
We will meet again, dead man.
He's like, sir? Sir? You're walking into a sandstorm, sir. He's like, yeah, whatever. Guy's crazy. The funny thing is, I didn't know you could skip this intro sequence. I like it, so I mean, it's fine. No need to skip it. I'm not doing a speed run or anything like that anyways. But I never have seen that skip option before. I don't know if that's new. But it definitely didn't seem to be an option for me, back in August when I was playing this thing like every day. All right, perfect. So once we get started, I'm just gonna reacclimate myself and refamiliarize myself with the controls, and we're gonna head straight to my little my base that I always choose, and we're going to get this thing going. We got a handful of stops to make along the way, so we're gonna start getting that getting our cannibal armory real fast. So we just rolled, we kicked, we read, and we climbed.
Behold, wounded one, the very boundaries of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways, lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
All roads lead to Rome. Okay, so that was the kind of like the intro. Those little steels, they actually provide lore of the race of giant kings that existed prior to the state of the Exiled Lands as it is today. But fortunately, if you follow this path from the beginning, you can get a water skin almost immediately. So what we'll do with our water skins, we'll go ahead and equip it. Let's see, what do I usually have it? I think I normally put it there. And then here's another little lore bit for us. And let me know how the volume sounds as well.
There are others here, slaves, bandits and cannibals, exiles from lands I've never heard of. Some of them try to scrape a life from the wasteland, scrabbling in the rocks and sand for their own place. I cannot go on. The life that I left behind haunts me. The sun over the glittering spires of Belverus has forever denied me. The smell of my daughter's hair. I will pass the ghost fence, and this cursed land will finally end me. To whoever reads this note, I leave the last.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
Message. Stranger, you have my pity. You do not know how cursed you truly are.
Don't you worry, we're going to conquer this land. We're not going to let it conquer us. So I'm going to pick up some stones. I'm going to need them to make some crafting items. And then, of course,
Gods curse this sandstorm. We were forced to take refuge before the wind
I'll let you
scoured
guys
the
listen to this
skin
too.
from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingled with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
good point. So we need to make some weapons. We're going to pick up all the branches we can, and of course any stones as well. The branches are going to be useful because we're going to need those as kind of our handles for some of the tools we're going to be making here soon. So what I want to do is I want to I want to make sure that the game doesn't freeze, and I also want to get to the river. I typically like to have 2 water skins. Look at all these branches. Wonderful. So we're going to pick up these branches here. This is going to be a great area to go ahead and start making some stuff. So before we even make it to the river, and the path we'll be taking soon after, we've got quite a few things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be coming up to the river, going left past the sentinels and the broken bridge, and then we're going to be passing this Darfari camp over here. This camp's going to kind of serve as our area where we first get some supplies and things we need so we can prepare to go to Sepamaru up here. And we're going to be bunking up in this oasis area. The primary goal today is to make sure we get some sort of base and shelter down, and some weapons and armor, just a general weapons and armor, so that we can at least do some damage, defend ourselves, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and dive into our inventory real quick and see what we can create. I know we have a handful of items already, so we could possibly make some of these items here. So we can do a stone hatchet, so I'll go ahead and craft one of these. At this point in time, you can never have enough twine, so I'm going to just create all the twine that I can. I was going to say, that's new to me. Pit of Yogg. Okay, fair enough. And then we don't have enough plant fibers for anything there. That's fine. And then we might need one of those. Okay, perfect. You know what I didn't do? We need to go into the admin panel here and make some of the changes that I normally make, because I want to have some quality of life changes here that are going to make things nice and fun for us. And it's not going to be anything that's game breaking necessarily at all. It's just some things that I want to be able to not worry about or concern ourselves with as we're making our way through the Exiled Lands. So let me grab some more of these plant fibers here. We'll grab a good chunk because we're going to need some bandages and some healing wraps and things like that. We'll go ahead and have a sip of water. We'll refill our water here before long. Alright, so let's go down to settings real quick. And we are going to make ourselves the admin. Then we're going to go to the server settings. Okay, so none of this needs to change. We're going to keep all of this the same. That can all stay the same. What I don't want to have happen is I guess things can spoil at the normal way. That's fine. But what I don't want is I don't want thralls to decay, which means I don't want the thralls to go away just because I don't log in. I don't want the purge either, because I just want to focus on getting through with this build. And I don't know what the maelstrom is, but I go ahead and disable that. I'm not sure if that's only for the Isles of Sipta. I've never actually encountered that. So let's see. Have we done everything we need to do? And if the NPC respawn rate becomes an issue, we can always fix that too. I feel like they respawn so quickly. But usually the only thing I ever change is the thrall decay. And I disable the purge. The only other thing that I ever mess with is the spoil rate, if I'm just trying to go like just straight quality of life, and then the NPC respawn rate, and that is it. So I think we're going to be good now. I am happy. Let's stay away from these cretins over here. Hate those little ogre guys. And let's go ahead and make some stuff. So we have probably already actually made it for us. So let's eat some of these guys. They give us about 1 tick every time we eat some. That's fine. So we have our hatchet. We can make a torch as well. What do we need for that? Some hide and twine. Okay. I don't like the placement of these items. So we're going to take them back to our inventory and place them where I normally have them, just for muscle memory at this point. Alright, perfect. So I'm semi happy with that. We'll get some wood and stuff here before long. We're going to refill our water skin as well. And all we're doing right now is just trying to survive. We're going to make it up to one of my favorite spots. It's a great point to make a base. There are supplies just about everywhere. Anything that you can possibly need. There's dungeons nearby. And you're actually on an elevated surface, which makes it safe. In the event that you're doing purges, it makes it a lot harder for them to get to you. It gives you some time to actually start peppering them away. But yeah, you know. We're not going to do that this time. We're not going to be focused on that. We're just focused on our build and just trying to make it functional and see how far we can take it. Need a bunch of branches. I think my weight's pretty low still, even at this level. I'm going to have to see. I took some notes, you know, before I even started this build. When I was playing every day in August, I had come up with some ideas that I wanted to explore anyways. So the cannibal build was always something that I had planned to do. And I was actually going to just do it in a casual type scenario. But when I found that, you know, obviously this opportunity came to me that now I can be a full-time content creator, I said, you know what? I can do this on stream. And it'll be so much more fun that way. So we'll go over here and talk with our little friend. We're going to refill our water skin while we're at it. Alright, and at some point we're going to need food, but there'll be some animals we'll be killing and all that, so we can talk to this guy.
Another new one, eh? I can smell it on you. Veteran. In the beginning, there were only a few of us. But now, it seems like fresh-faced fools are showing up every week. Not all of them are as friendly as I am, mind you. Watch your step. There are a lot of desperate people out there.
No
Farewell.
doubt.
I won't pin my hopes on seeing you again.
He's like, well, you're gonna die. Well, thank you for your vote of confidence, Arcos. Alright. A handful of stones. So I say we go ahead and make a weapon real quick. I don't think I have the means to make any weapons right now. But you know what? I forgot. We're not doing this to make a weapon at all. We are here to be a cannibal. So the weapon of choice that I had in mind this entire time is nothing more than a severed hand or severed arm and severed leg. So we're going to be doing this entire playthrough using only severed body parts as weapons and really be RPing that cannibal build. So we're going to have to put some attribute points into our survival as well so that we can eat human flesh and actually gain health without getting sick. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error as I'm figuring out the build. I had, again, some general ideas in mind, but as per usual, when I do these challenge runs, I typically just kind of wing it. So we're going to be making a cannibal build on the fly, and of course we'll have to be adjusting the attributes along the way so that it fits with the whole theme. So we will be of course eating human flesh for heals primarily, and we'll be using the severed arms and severed legs for weapons, and that will be our bread and butter for this build. So I hope you guys are ready for some craziness, because that's what we're gonna do. And all I'm trying to do right now is make it to one of my favorite areas to farm. Oh my gosh, these guys blow up. That's fine. The blast radius is minimal, so we should be fine. But we're going to start aggroing everybody, so I'm going to get out of here. And we'll make some bandages and some aloe potions here once we get to a safer spot. So all I'm trying to do is just get to a little area that I recognize. And that way I can get out of here. And along the way, we're going to be picking up plant fibers, picking up aloe plants. We need these potions are just so good in the beginning. And once we get an alchemy bench, we'll be able to craft even better versions of these same potions. We'll let these guys fight. We'll fight it out. We're at the Shattered Bridge, which is a great reference point for me, because there's going to be an enemy that I like to farm that can give us medium armor. I think it's medium leather armor. Again, I haven't played this or even looked at it in a month, and I just, once I saw that Funcom was doing that new content release, I figured I gotta get this going. I gotta pick this back up again. Again, this is one of my favorite games, a guilty pleasure of mine, so to speak. Are you chasing me? You are. I'm picking everything up. You can't stop me. Alright, so we're doing well. We just need to continue over here. I'm gonna create like a little mini base just so I can have a bedroll and things like that here in just a moment, and that will allow us to at least not go back to the desert if we die. I heard an alligator, I thought. Maybe not. I heard the hissing of an alligator, but maybe that was just my fears. Alright, so we're gonna make a base right up here. It's gonna be really close to the Darfari camp, which is another area that I'm gonna go to and grab some things. There's gonna be some Darfari like items that you can actually examine that will allow you to craft those items, like I guess recipes. I forgot the terminology already, but yeah, we're gonna pick up that. And you know what I'm going to do in the meantime? Just in case I have to, I'm going to pick up the yellow lotus blossom. This will allow us to respec our items if needed. But it'll obviously allow us to, or make us forget everything in the process, including our attribute points and everything. But it's okay, because in the event that we don't spec properly, I want to have the freedom to respec our character so that he can really RP this cannibal role that we're trying to do. Because remember, I want to be able to eat human flesh. I want to be able to not get sick doing that. And I want to be able to, you know, kind of rely on those types of elements for the game as opposed to potions and things like that. We're really going to do this. So I think you just need 10 lotus blossoms, but it's fine if we pick up any extra just in case we need to make an additional potion because we messed up. And fortunately, everything that I'm picking up is just so incredibly light. So this is great. I'm going to need all of this anyways. Plant fiber, twine, things like that are just absolutely crucial at this point in the game. And then eventually you start upgrading and then everything starts making sense. But I will need to go ahead and spend some attribute points so we can at least build a shelter. So let me see what that looks like, because I don't believe I can build anything at this point. And this is going to be where our shelter is. And we're going to be hungry here before long, but we can eat some bugs for now. Again, we're cannibals. We don't need a steak or anything. The only steaks we eat are human steaks. Alright, so let's see. Worker, be sure. That'll be good. That'll satiate me for a little bit. Satiate my hunger anyways. Alright, so let's see. I can't build anything just yet, so let's go to attributes, feats, and we'll do construction. I need sandstone stuff. So let's do that. Okay, perfect. And before I spend anything else, let me just think here. Wow, everything's so expensive in the beginning. Why? Okay, it's fine. I don't want to spend anything, so let's just go back. I'm going to think about these points here. I have my iPad in front of me, and I took some notes on what to do. This was, again, in August when I was like, you know what, I'd love to do a cannibal build. So, what? What was all this? Oh, okay. They have like wood and stuff. Flotsam. Sandstone foundation. I don't have any stones, of course, but that's where we made the hatchet. So we're going to go ahead and we'll start from out here actually and work our way in, because if we get over encumbered, it won't be that much of a walk to our little temporary base. Again, we had plenty of bugs to eat, so now our hunger's fine. And I don't think bugs spoil, which is great. Just like in real life. So we're going to go ahead and get some stone, and we're going to build a temporary base here. That base will serve as just a little halfway point between our permanent destination, where we'll go ahead and be building a more permanent base. It's going to be more centrally located, not in the map, but centrally located in terms of materials that you can get. And it's by no means in the middle of the map. And actually, to be honest, the middle of the map isn't really where you'd want to be. You'd be right in the smack dab by the sinkhole, or maybe by the den, and there's just not a ton of resources there. So I like to take base over by Sepamaru, and I'll show you exactly where in this playthrough. But the key is just, of course, finding an area that works for you. And there are so many different areas that are viable. It's just, this is one that I found very early on, and I just fell in love with it in my casual playthrough. And that's really the only time I've ever played this game, just my casual playthrough. I've never done a challenge run like this before, so we're going to just be pulling on that knowledge. Because again, I only played this, I played it every day though, but I played it like every day for a month. So I got I learned quick, so we should be fine. I catch on quick. Alright, so let's pick up these plants here, kill some trees. The great thing about this game is that resources do regenerate. So we'll be, farming as much as we can here. Over encumbered already, and my stone is about to... How do I repair again? Yay, okay. So I can't... It's okay that I'm over encumbered, because we're literally going to build a little tiny base right there, so... We're repairing our hatchet. It just takes a few stones, which we picked up several hundred. So we're in good shape. We're going to get, maybe 200-300 wood as well. Missed this tree over here. And we're just going to be able to make some stone foundations and put a very primitive shelter up for now. And this is the survival aspect of this game, and I really enjoy it because it's not... I would say as a chore or as challenging. And one thing about this game is the animations are just so good. You see some of these other survival games and the animations and the visuals are just pretty bad, and it's just more so like, hey, enjoy the mechanics, but the game looks like ass and not the good kind. So it's one of those things I'm like, damn, like when I saw this game I was like, this is a survival game, this is awesome. And again, it's just so satisfying, like using the hatchet and the PvE is just so much fun, so I don't know. I just love this game for reasons that are my own. Alright, so now that we're super over encumbered, we'll build it like right here. And it's going to be a tiny little shelter. No need to make anything fancy. Not going to bring our date here or anything like that. So let's see, let's craft maybe like 5 of these things. 5 or 6. And I'm not sure if it's going to put them in there or my inventory. Yeah, of course it does. Of course. Alright, so we'll do that. I think I can raise it. Yeah, let me see. Raise or lower. Increase the height a little bit. Really doesn't matter. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to do it right in this corner here. How do I Oh, yeah. I completely forgot how to uncrouch. One thing that's driving me nuts. I don't like that there. Alright. So we're going to build a tiny little place right here. Just one more, I guess. Actually, I think I can do it from here. Perfect. Alright, now we need some walls, which I'm probably going to already need more resources at this point. We'll craft all 5. And we'll probably get a lot lighter. A lot lighter, a lot faster. So I was told that now you can break down resources that were maybe misplaced without the cost of actually using those resources. And I don't know if that update's out yet. I believe it is. I think it was 2.5. But again, I only played like once 2.5 came out. I'm going to try and silently, stealthily farm this stone over here. I'm already over encumbered. I don't want to get into combat over encumbered, so we'll go the long route, the scenic route. And I don't think for the sake of, my home doesn't have to be 100%, bomb-proof just yet. I should just lay a bedroll too, and then as long as I have another wall, I'll be fine. Then we'll go out and get our weapon. Our weapon's going to be either a severed arm or a severed leg, or both, which I am really pleased about. And while we're over here, let's see, let's make our bedroll. We'll make 2 just so we can have 1 at our base, and then of course if we have to make 1 out in the wild, we can do that too and it'll be fine. Alright, let's see here. Can I make more walls? 2 more walls. We are still encumbered. Okay, fine. Outer face, go away, go away. Okay, there. Perfect, okay. Now let's lay our bedroll down. Alright. We'll tag it just in case. And then let's see here. No, I don't want any of that there. Why is this happening? Go away, go away. You go away too. Alright, I need some weapons, so we're gonna have to kill something. And I may very well die. I'm gonna use the hatchet just because I don't wanna build a weapon. I wanna use legs, arms and legs. So let's go to my little favorite spot over here. It's a little peninsula where you'll see it's a guaranteed spawn, and you'll see a named warrior, a very low level warrior, at least in this part of the game, and fighting with a crocodile or an alligator. Let me just double check my map here. Okay, that made me dizzy. Yeah, it's right here, so we're heading that way. So we're gonna head to this little peninsula. And we're going to fight this person. Hopefully the alligator will do most of the work for us. Or the crocodile, whatever it is. While we're safe, let's go ahead and make some stuff real quick. Let me make some... Oh, I can craft 10 of these? Yes. And we'll make like another 10 of these. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So now we'll have a good amount of heals as well. Good. I want the aloes right there, exactly. Very, very good. And then we can have our bandage wraps on the bottom right. And that's going to be perfect. They craft really quickly now. I think I made way more than I wanted to. Maybe I didn't look at the numbers right, but that's fine. I am okay with extra potions. I'd rather have potions than the bandages because the healing animation is so quick. There it is right there. There's the encounter I'm looking for. As we get closer, you'll see that they're going to start fighting each other. Fight, alligator. Okay. Damn it. Oh, he's good. Okay, he's real good. Why are you so strong? Okay, I am gonna need a weapon. I can do a stone sword real quick. You really gonna chase me like that, bruh? Ow. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm over encumbered. No. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna go to our bedroll. Get all of our potions back. You know, the funny thing is the law of conservation of mass doesn't apply in this game because we use the materials to make potions and stuff. So we use plants and all these really light materials to make potions and things like that. And somehow the potions and the bandages way more. So I'm like, that makes sense. Makes perfect sense. One of my favorite things about this game though is when you die and you go and you pick up your belongings again. The best part about it is like if you had anything equipped in your item wheel or like your hot bar, they automatically puts them right back where it was. So it's like, man, like those are quality of life things that you just don't normally get in other games. That's awesome. Alright, where the hell did I die? Make a stone sword and I'll kill his ass real quick. I just can't believe. I didn't you know, whenever I was playing this game, I was able to do a lot of damage really early, just because I was just like grinding. I was like, oh, it's gonna be such a grindy type game. It's really not. It's actually pretty easy. But I was like, oh, it's one of those games. I'm like super OP, and I was able to kill him really easily. So I didn't realize how he's got quite a bit of health, and a hatchet does almost no damage at all. I want to say it's like 5 or 6 ticks of damage. So if we get any kind of weapon, we'll be just fine. Alright, we'll pick up all that good stuff. You just keep fighting, okay, sir? I want to say, so what the hell happened to all these things I was trying to craft? Crafting all of them then. And we didn't craft any bandages. That's fine. I'd rather have potions anyway. Well, no, I do need some bandages because the bandages stop bleeding. That was one of the weird updates that I was not used to. Potions before would, even if you got hit, you could still heal a little bit. But unfortunately, I was not able to. I didn't realize that if you, you know, with the update, when you use a potion, if you get hit, it stops healing. Also, if you're bleeding, it doesn't stop bleeding. So I was like, damn. Changes. Alright, I'm going to be over encumbered, aren't I? What's so heavy? We'll drop this stuff because I'm not going to need it. The wood. It's the wood. It's fine. Okay, actually, I can split the wood. Let me just split it. How do I split again? Like that, and then we can drop that. I like it. Now we'll go to... I don't have any weapons I can create, so we'll go to feats. And we're going to take a look at some of the most basic weapons here. We'll just use like a stone sword. There you go. Stone sword. And what level? I'm level 8. So actually, you know what? Let's go to daggers. We're going to use daggers instead because they cause bleed, which is such an incredibly powerful weapon and ability to have at this level. So let's go ahead and craft daggers first. Ooh, bone claws. That's probably new. I don't remember seeing that. And do they cause bleed? Ooh. This is new. And bone claws are way more cannibal-y. So I would need twine, which I can make in like 2 seconds. Bones, which I can't get that just yet. Okay. Okay, easy. Let's make some twine. Twine, and then what else do we need? I just need stones, and I can make some daggers real quick. So let me just bust this one out right fast. I think I need 20. Just enough to make the weapon we need, and then we'll switch over to something that's more beneficial. We'll be able to get bones right after killing a human, so don't you worry. Damn, they're just going at it. I love it. I'm gonna have to clear this queue as well because I want my daggers to be built first. So let's just go ahead and craft these real quick. Excellent. I love that it crafts it as needed. So if you have the materials, that's also part of 2.5. Like for example, I had the materials to make the twine. I didn't have the twine completed yet, but I needed to make the daggers. So it was able to do it for me, which is awesome. Alright. Let's go survive. In the meantime, let's make some stuff because I feel like it'd be nice to make some stuff while I'm fighting for my life. Got plenty of potions in there. That's great. Okay, cool. I like it. Alright, brah. I don't remember. I think it's... Ooh, he's killed a bunch of crocodiles. No! Why would you fight me? Why would you fight me? Aggro each other.
Taste death.
You're just not going to aggro to me? There you go. I was going to say, fight him. Make an enemy bleed. Yay, we win. So just because we made him bleed, that's how effective bleed is. We'll let him do his thrust attack. We'll make this fool bleed too. And he'll die. Not locking on in this game is actually incredibly important. The art of not locking on. Bones, see? We'll get plenty of bones. And let's see. Does he not have anything for me? You got some armor for me, that's nice. And some stones too. Alright. So we will go ahead and replenish our water skin. We're going to have to make another water skin too. And let's see, let's just drop everything that's weighing us down for now. I want to be able to get there pretty quickly, so we'll drop the head, drop the fangs. We got this meat which we'll need here shortly. So I think we're fine again. We have our daggers too if we need them. And then we have our potions. This is great. So for whatever reason, I do not understand why the hell it made 30. I thought I just wanted 10. But that's fine. Oh, and you know what? It didn't give me the severed armor leg just yet. That's fine. Let's go back to our house. Oh, let's see if we can get it from our body. We might, rigor mortis might have already set in. Human flesh. See, because what I'm trying to get is severed arm or leg. And in the meantime, we're just going to grab some more plant fiber and all that before we get over encumbered. Eat the rest of these little bugs. Queen bee as well. Why not? That'll satiate our hunger just for a period of time so we can make it. Before we start eating some human flesh. Bro, don't hiss at me. That's a shale back. They're usually pretty peaceful until you get to certain areas where they're by their babies, or if you take their babies will then cry. That's also an update in 2.5, and they'll start coming after you. All aggressive like. Did I make a torch? I did. This is great. Okay, so pretty decent start. I mean, we don't have the severed arm or leg just yet, but as we continue killing people, we'll eventually get it. That's for sure. And we're gonna go ahead and equip that armor. This is one of the best places to farm it, and I think it also increases your encumbrance, your ability to carry more anyway. So which is great. Alrighty, so we have that. Let me see here. We got this. I'm just kind of thinking, going through our inventory real quick. Got some flesh, which is probably going to go bad in 20 minutes. Love it. Iron ore. Okay, so we need to go ahead and finish the rest of our house. And then what we can do in the meantime is figure out what we need to do with the stats as well, because I don't recall which stats I need to increase. So I have my iPad right here in front of me, and I had some general notes here. So let me see exactly what I needed to... let's see how smart I was back then. Okay, so I'm opening it up right now, and we're going to go to Conan Exiles builds, the Cannibal build. Okay, so the weapons were going to be the severed leg, severed arm, and any kind of bone weapons. And then, of course, we have the... we could do Epic Dafari armor if we wanted, and we'll get that before long. The heals, we're going to use human flesh and hearts, so I needed a set altar. And then, let's see here. Ooh, so I don't have the sucky part is that I don't actually I chose Yogg, but that's fine. We'll be able to find a weapon or someone that worships Set, and once we find him, then we can just start farming hearts and stuff. So the base, but we're gonna have like skulls, spiked fence, and preservation box at our base. Cannibal brutes for the thralls, and then for the stats. Okay, I needed strength to go up to brutal strikes. Agility was not going to have anything in it. Vitality we wanted to have impervious. So what was impervious? All temperature effects are diminished. Okay. Accuracy 0. Grit was going to be just strong grip. Encumbrance was just going to be pack mule. And then survival is going to be raw and bloody. Okay, so let's definitely get to our survival perk, raw and bloody, because we are, of course, cannibals, so we need to be able to eat raw flesh without getting food poisoning. So let's go ahead and apply these points here. And now we have the raw and bloody perk. Excellent. And then what else do we have? The encumbrance, that's actually boosted because of the armor that we have on right now, so that's fine. I think I had something in strength. Okay. So strength, encumbrance, and survival are really just the biggest there. Vitality, if we get to impervious, that'd be fantastic, so that can reduce the temperature effects, because we're not going to be wearing a bunch of heavy armor, of course, as a cannibal. So we'll need to be able to traverse the cold areas. Okay, so I need to save some for that. And then this will be in strength. Alright. Yep, so let's just increase some strength right now. Vitality is always, important anyways. In my casual build, my first playthrough, I have absolutely 0 points in vitality, aside from like the armor that I wear. So I think I only have like 300 plus health, so it's very small pool there. But how much? Damn, I think it expires in no time at all. All right, so we have that going at least. So now we could eat. So let's just test it out. I've never had this perk before. It's food. See, haha. So if I eat this, yeah, it gives me 10 points of health. Nice. Alright, so in the meantime, what we can do is we need to go ahead and finish this little house here, just in case we get a sandstorm coming in. None of the nodes have increased, or actually, yeah, so that kind of sucks. Let's see if we can make a chest. We're going to have to make chests at some point too. So what do we need to do that? I don't have the means to do it right now, so that means we can go to our feats real quick. And let's look for like storage. A wooden box. Okay, perfect. That is all I need at this point. So if we go to our crafting, we need 100 wood and 12 twine. That is like a lot. I told you, you can never have enough twine. Alright, so let's go get some wood. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I'm so used to being able to farm so much wood at once. We'll have to start out from here and then start working our way in. Because our hatchet is not as good as a star metal one. Alright, we have 100 wood at least. I just want to move over a little bit just because we're so close to a scout right there from the Defaria camp, so we just need to be careful of that. They're not much of a pain right now, but I don't feel like getting into a fight with them either. We'll wait for the twine to fix up, and then we'll go ahead and make our storage container and put everything that's weighing us down in there. And once we do that, hopefully the sun will start coming back up. Perfect, it is. Where's my box? Where is it? Alright, Batman voice. And there. Ew, that's kind of crooked. Makes me kind of nervous. Okay, so you can go in there, you can go in there. What weighs so much? Let me see. Forgot I could sort everything by weight. Oh, that's right. These potions are heavy as hell. Hide's no joke either. Human flesh will rot before long, so we'll keep it on us, I guess. I just can't carry much of anything, to be honest. I forget how heavy things are at this level, especially without leveling up our encumbrance. So, alright, that's fair enough. We have some good stuff in there. Barely one second. I gotta take a restroom break, and I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay. I'm back. Much better. My bladder was going to explode. Okay, so now we're here. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can't farm this human guy over here. The reason why I want to fight him is because he can give us some decent low-level armor, and then once we get to a point where we have enough armor, enough weapons, or whatever, we can go ahead and I don't have enough stone. Seriously. The stone that I just put away should have been sufficient. So we're going to repair our hatchet while we're walking over to kill our guy. The reason why I want to have the hatchet too is because I want to make sure I can farm his body and harvest his body and hopefully get a severed leg or a severed arm. That's what I'm actually looking for. I want to get those things so that I can, and some bones as well that we can get from... We can get it from any, even these animals here, the shalebacks. But I wanted some human flesh. The human flesh will serve as our heals, and once we are able to get or learn the set religion, we can build a set altar real quick and make one of those knives, a ritual knife, so we can go ahead and harvest hearts too. That'd be just heals on the fly. We'll watch them fight it out. See who's doing the best right now. Damn. Oh yeah, good job. Good job, sir. Alligator for the win. You never know who's gonna win, which is great. Makes it fun. Alright, so if you just, don't lock on, move away, you have much more freedom of motion, and then you can just wait and watch the effects of bleed take place. So we got some more bones, so we can make those bone claws. Where the hell did my human go? Oh, come on. He just disappeared. I didn't harvest him, did I? I did not. Makes me want to eat some flesh. Are you kidding me? Ah, that's so annoying. That's fine. There's other humans we can kill that are pretty weak over here as well. And so we'll be fine. But that's annoying. I really wanted to show that to you guys. That guy has some great drops. We'll kill the humans. I don't like the shellbacks. I hate hurting them. And it's so sad when you take their baby, or when you kill them, and like whole hordes of them and their babies are just like running around like, I'm sorry, I love you, you're so cute. But the humans, on the other hand, are absolute bastards. Come on, big guy. Yeah. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Oh, I didn't know there was 3 of you guys. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Okay. I hate the mace moveset. I've been playing Dark Souls too much. I was like, oh, they're going for the backstab. Oh! Iframes. Crippled because that archer keeps knocking us out. Alright. Let's go over here. She's dead. Sir. Oh, okay, I'm gonna kill you so hard. I'm so dead. Yep. Okay. Or not. Man, I'm so used to my my strong character. Starting out's hard, guys. Just kidding. Alright, so hopefully that chick's there. It seems like the bodies are just disappearing for some odd reason. Maybe because I didn't actually inflict damage to that one guy that was on the peninsula that was fighting the alligator. I think maybe that's why his body disappeared so quickly. Why can't I move? There you go. I was stuck in the wall. But anyways, let's go pick up our stuff, kill those humans, and again, we're going to use our hatchet. The reason for that is because the hatchet's going to hopefully give us some severed arms or severed legs, which are going to serve as our weapons for this cannibal build. So we've got one step down, and fortunately at this point we're able to eat human flesh without getting sick or food poisoning, which is great. That's part of us RPing this little build here. But we need to have the weapons to go with it. In my notes that I made back in August, I allowed for bone weapons as well as the severed arms and severed legs. Now, I'll tell you right now that I'm going to primarily, as soon as I get the arm and leg, that's what I'll be using. I will not use anything else. There is something of a secret weapon that we can use too. A secret, like, let's say, an upgrade for the weapon. And it's really nice because you can actually upgrade the arms and legs at Tinkerer's benches using those little damage output increasers. I forget what they're called now, but and also, damn, she's gonna probably kill it. I don't have the means to fight right now, so I'm gonna just go get my stuff and hopefully we can finish her off. Good thing is that she respawned immediately. Alright, pick that up. Insta heal. Please give me a severed arm. Okay, or not. There's giving me bones, which is fine. I mean, we'll probably have to use bone claws for a bit. Oh, there. Okay, so this alligator's got some bleed on it. Probably kill it before long. We'll just hit it one more time just to make sure. Excellent. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and take all this stuff too. Anna the Reaver. We're just not getting lucky with the severed arm, severed leg right now. That's fine. We'll equip that. We have a whole nother set of the medium harness, which is great. Can eat some human flesh here. Drop these fangs. I'll need the arrows at some point, so I'll go ahead and pick those up. Okay, so not a bad start. I mean, we're doing okay. We just need to get the severed arm and leg, which is going to really help us put our build together. Because right now, it's still, you know, we're still relying on the stone weapons for now, and I don't want to do that. I want to switch over to the bone weapons as quickly as possible. Also, I never used these before. I didn't even know they existed, to be honest. So we can go back to our chest and make the bone claws. And then from there, we'll start killing some of the Darfari over there on the other side on the camp that we're next to. And then from that point, hopefully we can get a severed arm or leg at that point in time. And that will be our primary weapon. That's my goal right now, just to be able to switch to that weapon type. Pick up some plant fiber along the way. You can never have enough twine this early on. And the funny thing is, I don't recall, I mean, I don't think there's a special thing you have to do to be able to get the severed arms and legs. I'm pretty sure you can just use a hatchet, and oftentimes you'll get human flesh, and then other times you'll get the severed parts as well. And maybe I get them so much more frequently because I have a higher quality hatchet. I use the star metal pickaxe actually, and you get everything you could ever want from that. Oh, a rock just fell from the sky. Must be a sign. No, it's not. Oh, I don't want to be over encumbered. Okay. Let's just go to the box real quick, make the bone Wolverine claws, and do this thing. I have all the bones on me, so I guess I didn't have sufficient, huh? Alright, over encumbered, huh? You guys love to have me over encumbered. Put this over there. We'll be able to add some points to our encumbrance here before long too. Alright, well, daggers it is then until we get some more bones. Let's go kill this person real quick. And hope not to aggro the second scout that's out there. Oh, I rolled. Okay, I missed it though. Get some bleed. Stack some of that good old bleed.
I will feast upon you.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh no. We got a warrior on our hands. Uh-oh. I need to survive. Usually not locking on is the best thing to do. Now she's dead. She bled out, which is perfect. I'll go ahead and use the bandage instead. I like the aloe heals for like a quick heal. And fortunately I wasn't bleeding, which is great. Sure, we'll get all that. But, back to business. Dang it, still don't have it. That's fine. We'll get it eventually. Once we do, we're golden. Because we can actually, I think, repair it with human flesh or other legs. I don't quite recall. But either case, we're going to be in a good shape. So we'll put these aside for now. I don't really need much of these things either. I don't have any bow just yet, so we'll leave those aside for now as well. Okay. Let's go back. Finish this guy off. He's gonna see me, and he's gonna shoot me. Arg, mateys. Bleed. Bleed, I say. Alright. There you go. Oh, nice combo. We're gonna get you, though. The bleed's gonna take care of him. He's dead. Alright. Die quietly, please. So, I don't think he's giving me anything. More bones. That's fine. So now we should have sufficient amount of bones to make the bone claws, which is great. I wonder if the bone claws cause bleed. This is a weapon that I've not used before, so I'm interested to see how that works. So bone claws. Got 5 branches. That's what I got. That right here. Okay, let's go back down here and see. We'll make one. It's gonna be great. I've never actually used this before. Heal up a bit. Very nice. Okay. Wow. This is the moveset for it. Let's do the heavy attacks. Yeah, that causes bleed. That right there will cause bleed. Perfect. Okay. Well, no, we'll leave them here. We'll leave those right there. Alright, let's go kill something. This is great. I like it. There should be one other scout over here. Just wandering. Maybe not. There you go. Just trying to aggro just a few. Just a few. Oh, of course we have a named Tanner. Oh my gosh, I have him in my other file. I want you. I don't have the means to even knock him out though, unfortunately. So he will die a normal death. He's got plenty of health though. Ouch. All these damned stones. Alright, come here, boy. Huh. Come here. Facade. Hide stretcher. You are a pain in the ass. Again, when I caught him and used him as a thrall, he was super low level and super easy. It's great though. Do a light attack and he should be dead. Yes. Okay, cool. Man, that was awesome. Here's some Darfar armor, which will be useful. Sorry, Hide Stretch. I would have loved to have you on the team, man. Where did the other warrior go? I feel like they just disappear so quickly now. Is this Facade? No, it's not. Okay, good. I'll say, where the hell? More human flesh. Alright, so now what we can do is I don't think we're making a ton of progress, unfortunately, with the severed arms and legs, which is unfortunate, but I definitely want to have that in hand. But we do have bone weapons, which are actually pretty good. I was surprised. The moveset is kind of something to get used to, but it causes bleed, which is great. That's really all I need. We'll go ahead and equip these. I think we're good on the bugs, right? Go ahead and put these stones away. Actually, we'll grab the stones and the wood, and we'll go ahead and make some more pieces of our shelter here. Just walls, really, at this point, and maybe some ceilings. So how many more walls do we need? 2 walls. So we need 2 walls and then a door. Do that, and then we can need some ceiling pieces, which I believe are these. Yeah, we're almost there. Look at this. Home sweet home. This is our little nest here for now. That's the outer face, which is perfect. Outer face, and then I think we had the door frame right there. And then we can put a piece of ceiling, a little ceiling tile. Ooh, right there. Okay, perfect. Looking good so far. That'll be just our little temporary shelter for now. We can put all these other additional materials away for now. Put that away, and these. Okay. Those are going to go bad soon. Don't really need the dyes, but we'll keep them for now. We'll get rid of them if we need to. So one thing that I should just go ahead and do, I mean, I'm really just hesitant to do it though, is because, oh, I need to make another. First and foremost, let's make another water skin. I always like to have 2 water skins because if you go on those long journeys, it's very easy to not have sufficient not have sufficient water for the journey that you're about to go on. So definitely want to make sure we have enough there. Just put this here for now. And where's my second water skin? Is it filled? It's not, so we'll go ahead and fill it real quick. Actually, we'll do this, fill it, and then we'll place it back. So now we have 2 full water skins, which is great for the journey ahead. Alright, so goodbye, temporary home. I want to get the recipe for the Darfari stuff real quick, and then hopefully aggro a few more people, fight with them, and I'd love to get a severed arm or severed leg. That is what we'll be using primarily for our weapons. And just oddly enough, I'm just not getting them. Okay. Let us sneak. That looks like a brute. He's big. We learned a new feat, and we need to learn this feat as well. Oh my gosh, hold on. Darfari weapons, they are mad. Run, baby. Oh, there's a ton of them. Okay. I pissed off the entire camp. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, they're gonna follow me all the way to my camp, aren't ya? You missed. Oh, she's a fighter 3 too. That's great, especially this early on. There are 5 of you guys chasing me. Why? We're already past my house. Fight me. Fight me! I think she'll just disappear into space, right? I went past her little aggro spot. Yep. I figured as much. Alright, well, in the meantime, let's go back and farm our little guy and see if we can get some more pieces of the medium armor. If we can, I'm hoping we can get another severed leg out of it. I mean, a severed leg or severed limb out of it. That'd be really nice. Let's see. Oh, whoops. There's nobody there. Alright, we'll kind of wait it out. Die! Okay, they're all dead. Perfect. You will give me what I need. I used to get them all the time. Now they so rarely drop, apparently. Let's go ahead and equip this. We got another piece of armor. This is great. This is even in better condition than the one we had previously. Got some silver coins too, like this lady has everything. How are we over encumbered? Because of this? It is 19 pounds. Let's go ahead and do this then. We'll drop this one, it's fine. Okay, now we should be fine. That is so crazy. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, they're just harder to get now, that's all. I was looking at the drop rates. That's fine. So we're doing the right thing. We just need to keep farming human flesh. Let's go back down here. These guys are going to be a lot easier to fight than the Darfari warriors, because those guys are kind of tough. This early on they are. Before long, you'll be one-shotting just about everything. But we have to get started somewhere. And my thing is, I will not end this until we get a severed arm or severed leg, because I want to have our weapons. Fortunately, we have this armor. We are going to switch it off once we get to Sephiroth, but for now, I just need something. I need to, you know, I have the Darfari weapons and all that, which is great. But that's just a start. Things do a decent amount of damage as well. Die from bleed. Yeah, this thing do a really good amount of damage so early on. She's dead from bleed as well. Goodbye. You're just thinking about it? Okay. She's like, let me just die slowly. Please give me a severed arm or leg. Wow. You know what I'm going to need? I'm going to need an upgraded type of hatchet. And that'll increase my chances of getting the right stuff. You know, getting the rarer harvest materials that you can get. So let's see. Let's go back this way. Finish off these guys too. One thing is this, they sure don't have a ton of durability, and that's fine, but something to take note of at least. Uh-oh. Just teleported there. We got 2 people over here. Let's go say hi. See what they're doing. There's a guy over there. And there's this chick. I'm sorry, hold on. The armorer should die. Okay, perfect. And now we're just going to wait for the Zamorian Exile to die. Whenever he comes into my range. So the stagger doesn't last like it used to. I think that's from 2.5 as well. Now, they can't get infinitely staggered and just get into a stun lock type mode. Now, if you are facing off with them and you hit them several times, they can easily just kind of get out of that after being stun locked, like I think, or staggered 3 times. And putrid meat, gross. What a gross, gross guy. Human flesh, yet again. We have plenty of human flesh now, at least, which we should go ahead and partake in. We'll drop the putrid meat. Don't really need this either. Okay. I am just so taken aback how rare this severed limb is coming. No, normally I used to get them all the time, and I think it's because of the high quality hatchet that I was using, but no matter. We'll keep farming for it. We'll get what we need. Okay, so I think that's where I came from. Then, of course, there's these 2 archers over there that I don't want to mess around with. You know what we could do is we could kill some shalebacks and make a shaleback shield. Because I will need a shield to get through some of these areas with the archers. And plus, it'll also give us some journey points as well that we can actually use towards leveling. And there's some more guys over there. These enemies, these exiles, are so low level, they're a lot easier to face off with. So I am down to fight these guys. These right over here, for example. Even though there's 3 of them, I think now we'll do a little bit better. Because now I know there's 3 of them. There's one over there. If I aggro you guys from this far away, is this gonna work? In the way. He should be dead too. Perfect, okay. We'll go ahead and harvest. We got a severed arm. Oh my gosh. We got a severed arm, kids. What is weighing me down? I'll drop this. I don't need all that hide right now anyways. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, goody. Let's see what you can give me. Man, okay, I am so excited right now. We finally got the severed arm, which means we have our new weapon. This will be our primary weapon until otherwise noted, until we get the severed leg, of course, which I believe will be a superior weapon. I'm curious to know if how to heal this weapon, if how to repair it. Will we need human flesh or what? But either way, we're going to use this item over here, the severed arm, as our primary weapon. We finally got it. Really happy about that, because I was like, good gosh, I'm just not getting this drop, and it's normally something I get very regularly. So it was just really concerning. I was like, did they change the drop rate? And I believe they may have, but either way, we're looking good. So let's make some more potions in the meantime. I do want to test out the weapon. because I want to make sure I have the means to repair it. Do I need another severed arm or leg, or do I simply need to use human flesh to repair it, which would make sense to me. But sometimes these games have different, different thought processes. Okay, there's like too many of them over here. Oh gosh. Come on, come over here, please. They are sundered, which is awesome. This weapon can cause sundering, which is great. Armor reduction, pretty much. Alright, excellent. Okay, perfect. I guess I don't really need to do this, but it's just habit. Just habit. I had to. Made me feel better. Okay, so now let me see. If I was to go to try and repair it. Ooh, I don't know if I can. I don't have the option to repair it. See, I can repair this. I can repair that. Need more stone. That's interesting. But either way, we have our arm now. So we're in great shape. Let's go ahead and head back to our base. And, yeah, I like it. We're looking good. We're definitely going to need to wear the Darfari stuff. So we'll be switching over to that here before long as well. That way we definitely are RP in this as we're supposed to be. Let's see. We'll go ahead and do this too. Finish up this shelter here. It's okay if we're over encumbered because we're right next to our base. The animation for the stones breaking is just, oh, it is so satisfying. Let's go ahead and harvest up some of these stones here. And what we're going to do is, now that we have our severed arm, we're in such good shape now, we can just put the rest of the pieces of our little shelter together. And then we're going to go and get some armor from the Darfari warriors over there. And we're going to look good, because now we have our arm, which is excellent. And the fact that we even have it like a weapon, because now you can actually see your holstered weapons, that is so cool. Before you couldn't do that, so that's just really nice to see. I think I do need 5. Yeah, I do need 5. Make another one for me, please. One more ceiling tile. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay, perfect. We are home. Temporary home, but let me go ahead and repair this. Repair this. Can put the bone weapons back there. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So what do I need to get rid of? I think it's just my armor and stuff. So let's go ahead and increase our encumbrance as well. We're going to level up our attributes, and our encumbrance needs to come up quite a bit. And then we'll do our strength immediately after. So let's bring up, oh, well, it's +3 right now. Okay, oh. And it's only +3 because of the armor we have on. So let's do this real quick. Oh, I can't even level that up. That's fine. We'll do it that way then. Better. Okay. So at least we have some of this stuff here. Oh, I could make some more binds, but actually I have plenty, right? Okay, we're good. Let me go ahead and just stack these real quick. And stack these. Alright, cool. Good shape. Alright, so we'll go ahead and tag this real fast. And now what we need to do is go ahead and destroy as many of these people as possible and harvest their parts as well. I might need a severed arm to repair a severed arm. And that's kind of scary because right now they're relatively rare. Oh gosh. I will destroy you. Mace attack. Okay, perfect. Boom. Backstab. I'm just kidding. I've been playing Dark Souls too much. Alright, he's dead. Okay, is everybody calm now, please? We got a mask, so we're gonna definitely have to wear that. Got a stone spear and some stones. So we're gonna have to go to the summoning place and get some really cool armor. Where did my... Oh, there. You're just coming. Okay, is that what we're gonna do? Is that what we're gonna do? Come on. I'll fight ya. You just stay behind that rock, sister. Oh my gosh. I am okay. I will fight your companion right now. Boom, boom. And then... Please give me something. I can't use that. That's fine. Okay, you're next. Thank you for waiting so patiently. Hiya! Damn. I love that. Love that moveset. And R2.
I go to the great feast.
Those rotten eggs. Those, I thought those were like super rare or something, but they're not. Severed leg, baby. Haha. Yes. I am loving this. So now it seems like we've been fortunate enough. It took us over an hour to get a severed arm or leg. And now we're getting them pretty regularly, which is fantastic. Where's my base? This is so awesome. Alright, so now... Ooh, I got 2 severed legs. Look at us go. Okay, sweet. So I can wear this now. This will increase my strength. I am over encumbered, which is fantastic. Just kidding. How much does that give me? Quite a bit, huh? Wow. That's not bad. Okay, so either way, can't fool around with this. We need to have our build the right way. So, what do I need to drop? That weighs 11 pounds. How crazy is that? I had no clue that the helmet weighed that much. That is heavy as hell. You can go in there. Actually, I don't even need... This can go away. This can go away, and this can go away. I don't really need this anymore either, but I'll just leave it. Because I'm going to feel bad if I leave it. If I just, like, get rid of it, I'll feel terrible. A terrible person. Drop, drop, and you can go in there. It's fine. Alright, we're looking way better. I'm going to take these. Take these. And then you can go back over there. I don't need those either. Wowzers, everything's so heavy. Alright, sweet. We updated our spawn point just to make sure we're good. And now we have not only a severed arm but we also have a severed leg just in case. So I am super pleased with that. We're pretty much building our warrior one limb at a time, and I am super pleased about that. It took forever, but we finally done it. So this is definitely the first part of the stream where we just got the weapons we needed, and we're just trying to roleplay this as best as possible. I'm sorry that it took so long to get to this point, but the reason was the drop rates were just reduced so much that we were only able to get the severed arms and legs, you know, after over an hour of farming. But we got them, and we are well on our way. The next thing we're going to be doing is heading up the river west to Sepamaru. And once we make it there, we're going to build a new base. We're going to continue farming better materials so that we can craft better harvesting tools and get more arms and legs. And then we're going to start making some thralls so we can really crank up the power of our of our arms and leg weapons so that we can go ahead and start dealing some real damage. And then we'll start working towards all the artifacts. So definitely looking forward to streaming more of this for you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. Alright, so today we began our journey as an exiled cannibal. Today I armed myself with an arm and a leg. And today I streamed Conan Exiles for your viewing pleasure. Now what the fuck have you done lately? It's the Inhuman one signing out. I'll catch you guys next time.